here from Kabinetree Koncepts, and we wish you a very happy Valentine's Day. And with that theme in mind, we wanted to talk about some things here in the kitchen that we can show you that incorporating into your next kitchen design you'll absolutely love. We're going to start by showing you ways to help keep your kitchen organized and keep things also in a handy location where you need them in your kitchen and where they're going to be most useful. So we'll start in our first kitchen here, and I'm going to show you quite a few options with this particular line of cabinetry that you can incorporate into your design. And each of these, some of them may be specific to you or they may not, but these are great ideas and there's plenty more. These are just a few examples. So I'm going to start first by talking about storage. And you'll notice here that this is an L-shaped kitchen, so we have corner use of space here. So what they've done on the top is incorporate a nice tall shelf here, which gives you storage all the way up to the top. The ceiling would be here, which even though it's not space I'm going to be reaching all of the time, in fact I may have a hard time reaching, it allows me to use my space better because I can keep my more accessible cabinetry filled with things I'm going to use more often. Another nice thing I love about this particular layout of this kitchen is the appliance garages. You'll see here, normally it would be clear counter space because everything's tucked away. So they're tucked away in what we call appliance garages. And it's a great space to keep your appliances you want on your counter, like blenders or toasters or mixers, handy and accessible because you use them quite often, but you don't want them out and visible and cluttering up your space. An appliance garage is a great way to do that, and a corner space is often the perfect location for such a piece like that. Now let's move down to our base cabinetry here. Another corner piece, and something you're probably familiar with. These have been around, but they're also very classic and an excellent way to get the most out of your storage. And it's going to be a Lazy Susan, and you'll see here what these do is allow you to get to all of your items because the middle piece is going to rotate, so things that are in the back can easily move to the front, and there's even shelves here so that you can have different layers. Now there's lots of options with choosing these particulars, so that is not going to be your only option. Now moving around to the other side of the kitchen, I've got more to show you. And this is going to be one that is also nice for keeping concealed your trash can. Next to the sink is a great location because while you're preparing food, washing vegetables, cleaning up, you can dispose of your scraps easily without having to touch anything while your hands may be contaminated. But another nice thing is when you're done, your guests are over, you have pets maybe, your trash can is always concealed out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, maybe out of smell as well. So that's a great option. But if you're also someone who likes baked goods or you bake often, so you've got baked goods in your home quite frequently, this might be something you'll absolutely love. How about adding a baked good drawer, bread drawer, as well as a bread board into your kitchen cabinetry? It's not only going to be a place that can keep your baked goods fresh, but it also is going to give you a location that without scratching your countertop, simply pull out the breadboard, prepare and cut your bread right here, surface countertop space stays safe, and then it simply tucks away if we didn't have to even pull out a cutting board for our baked goods. So that's always nice too. We're going to move now into one of our other kitchen displays so I can show off something I think is absolutely fantastic when it comes to storage and optimization of the storage space that you've got. So here we are, and again we're going to talk about base cabinetry. So this one I really love because again in this kitchen you'll see the corner space they've incorporated in another appliance garage. Great for keeping those appliances off your counter. But what I really love is what they've done down here, because we talked about the Lazy Susans in our last kitchen space and showed you how useful those were, but this is another option. This is not going to be a corner cabinet, it's a base cabinet, but you'll notice it's right next to a corner cabinet, which oftentimes can be left as just blank space or a black hole that's really hard to get back to. So what I love about this particular option is how easy they've made it to get to. Not only do they have this nice pull-out, which allows me to see everything, it's got shelves so things can be stored and stacked, but once we've got that out of the way, I have pull-outs that I can use to get to the items that are stored, which are underneath this corner area, and I do not have to climb into the cabinet to do so, so that's really nice. Bottom shelf as well. Then when I've done, simply tuck this back in. Awesome. So again, another nice option. These are great both of them for no matter what design, and it doesn't have to just be a kitchen, bathrooms as well, office space. But pull-out drawers are great as well for keeping things accessible. Great for pantries when you have canned goods, food items, but they also work really nice for pots and pans in the kitchen so that you don't have to rattle through everything while you're looking for them. A couple more things here in this kitchen to show you guys. These are drawers underneath of a cooktop. It's hard to see the cooktop, but there is a cooktop up here. And a nice drawer that's made specifically for that, which allows for the venting. But having that drawer underneath the cooktop is great because how did we all store on a stove? There's that drawer underneath that most people store pans in, keep them accessible, which is beyond nice when you're working. You don't want to have to run around too much. So we've got one more kitchen we're going to show you today with another fun item that will work not only in a kitchen really well, but it works great in a bathroom. All right, so we're in our fun, I love this kitchen because it's our fun martini bar kitchen, but it's also got something really practical in it that a lot of you, once you see this, are going to go, oh, why don't I have one of these in my life? This is going to be a pull-out spice rack. It's great for keeping all of the spices that you're going to use frequently right by hand while you're cooking in your kitchen. But ladies, actually I should say, another great place for this is the bathroom, and this is just one example of a great place keeping all of our hairsprays and lotions handy near our vanity and organized. But they've also got great options just like this pull-out that are specific to items like your curling irons, your blow dryers, things like that. So when you stop into Kabinetree Koncepts and visit our showroom, make sure that you're asking our design experts about the options that you can get for your cabinetry that may not be standard, because just because you don't know about it doesn't mean we can't create it here at Kabinetree Koncepts. Remember, you can visit us online at www.cabinetreekoncepts.com. If you'd like to make your appointment today, because they are booking fast in 2020 for big projects, you can give them a call at 989-422-3545. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.